Review and preview. I'm Andrew Wright. This weekend, the controversial live-action adaptation of Snow White premieres in cinemas. The film stars Rachel Zegler as Snow White and Gal Gadot as the Evil Queen. The film revolves around a princess joining forces with 7 dwarves to liberate her kingdom from her cruel stepmother. The film has been steeped in controversy for years, with aspects such as the colourblind casting, story changes, and reimagining of the 7 dwarves being criticised, as well as Rachel Zegler critiquing the original film, and Zegler and Gadot having opposing stances on the Gaza conflict. So there's been a lot of calls to boycott the movie and what. No, it's a political hot potato. But don't let that stop you from watching it. So far, this film has received mixed reviews from critics who called the film muddled. I think most of the reviews agree that Rachel Zegler gives a good performance, so that's something you'll have to check out for yourselves. Snow White is in cinemas now. Last week, the new Russo brothers movie, The Electric State, was released on Netflix. The film is set in an alternate history 1990s where robots and humans fought a war over robots' sentience, and the robots lost, and then they became illegal and whatnot. And then a young orphan girl begins a journey across America with a robot to search for the brother she thought dead. The film stars Millie Bobby Brown, Chris Pratt, Ke Huy Quan, Giancarlo Esposito, and Stanley Tucci, and there's Anthony Mackie, Woody Harrelson doing voices, so it's quite a starry cast. The film has been panned by critics, who mostly didn't like how it deviated from the novel it's based on. I haven't read the novel, but I thought better of it than critics did. I thought it did fall short of my own personal expectations, because I like Winter Soldier, because it's a Russo brothers movie. I like Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame, and I really liked The Grey Man that they did for Netflix. And I thought in this, The Electric State, the main performances are a little wooden, especially in the beginning, and the script is a bit clunky, but it's still, decent watch, and it's a heartfelt movie with a lot to say. So I gave the film very generously around about 3.5 stars out of 5. It's more of like a 3-star movie, but I'm nice. That's all I have for this week, but be sure to check back next week where I will be previewing the action movie Novocaine, starring Jack Quaid, famous for his roles in The Boys and Star Trek. Now back to Gary in the studio.